Are you having a bit of a cold, love?
Yeah.
Or is it hay fever?
I know. Bloody freezing though. I'm going to get pneumonia at this rate.
And what are you doing on the computer?
Trying to make videos for you people.
For you people.
For you people at home.
Because you demand it. Sam doesn't enjoy this at all.
I would if it worked better. It's pouring with rain. We can't do anything. Timon made a nice fire to keep us warm.
Yeah, reading a magazine.
Still.
And I Sam just giggles by looking at my face. I don't know why.
We've got some mint tea and some strawberries. Waiting for the rain to stop.
And then we're gonna have a
barbecue.
The property has been around in production since the 1600s, but it was then used just for growing fruit and vegetables for taking down to the harbour for the ships passing between Europe and the East. As you know, back then there wasn't a Suez Canal, so the ships are coming all the way around Africa, and that's how Cape Town was started, a refreshment station. Back then we were growing only fruit and vegetables here, and that was to take to the harbour, but the farm was bought over by the Milan family in the late 1940s, so we've been making wine here under the same family.
Aerate your wine a bit like this. You do this with all wines except champagne. Because in the champagne you're going to lose the bubbles. Right. It's already well aerated, so don't do that with champagne. Because your first drink might be champagne. But with all other wines, give it a bit of a swirl. If you can't do it like that, put it in a flat surface. Just go like that. Right. Try not to spill it all over yourself. I've seen that also. Okay, and now you tilt it close to the rim of the glass. Because you want to get your nose in this area. Because it's shaped like this, the bouquet is more or less trapped in here. So it doesn't help you slip over here like you're going to look silly. Right, and you're not going to smell anything. So tilt it quite close to the rim of the glass and get your nose in this area, right there. It's about this far from the wine. And take a nice deep look through your sinuses. That's nosing the wine. That's step number one.
So here we are at Simonzicht. Simonzicht vineyard, having a site over Simon's Mountain, and actually been brought up to a higher level by the French that came in 1635. As we've been told how to drink the wine and how to taste the wine, what you do is actually give it some air by swirling it. So the air can actually get into it. Inside. Then you take a nice big sip and you suck air in, so it can oxidize in your mouth. The next thing you do is you slush it in your mouth, so it actually can get on top of the whole taste palate. And then you're supposed to spit it out, which we're not going to do today because we're going to get wine drunk. Right, so this is how you do it. Or at least how I sought out to do it. Not a connoisseur. This is a lot woodier than the previous one, huh? It's just nasty.
It's not good, is it?
And then have a cracker. So Sam, where are we now?
We're in Kleinmond, which is a small coastal village on the way to Hermanus, which is where the whales are. And it's very pretty. It's an amazing coastal drive, all the way down.
It's very amazing. It's so bloody amazing and I just slept through it. How horrible is that?
Yeah, exactly. Leave me to do all the driving.
Yeah, well, the driving I can't help because I don't have a license.
No.
And we're sitting now here in a fish restaurant, ordered 2 plates of calamaris with a bit of rice and tomato sauce. And we got a great view of the ocean, which is over there. And you'll see that when I turn the camera around. So here we go.
It's a crazy little fish base. And we've been told to come here by Colleen. So, Colleen, if you see this, thanks.
We're whale watching, but this camera doesn't zoom in very far. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's kind of straight ahead. Not the seaweed. It's not there now. There it is, it's coming up, coming up. And there's another one over there. There's one. There's another one. I don't know if you can see them, they just come out of the water just a little bit.
I'll put in a couple of pictures.
Well, we'll add a couple of pictures with Timon's lens, so you should be able to get a better view. But it's amazing! Typical, it just really showed its head and I wasn't recording.